Inspired Tribe. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Live Inspired live stream here on the Inspired channel. It is, let me see, it is Tuesday, Wednesday. It's Wednesday, right? It's Wednesday, October 21st, 2020. We're healthy, we're wealthy, we're whole, and we're free, people. We're healthy, wealthy, whole, and free. Hey, Illy, hey, Tribe. Good to see you guys. It's good to be with y'all. It's super hot here in Tennessee. It's like 85 or something. I mean, not for Texas probably, but for Tennessee, we're enjoying the heat. We were just outside. And we are excited to tune in with you in the live stream here. I wonder who deciphered the title of today's live stream. You?
Yes.
So let us know in the comments if anyone deciphered the live stream. Let me work on that light a little bit. It's super bright today.
Okay, let me do that.
Hold on. Yep, better. Thank you. So if you have deciphered the live stream, put it in the comments. We'd love to know what you think it means. I'd like to jump into the rapid breathing that we guys do. I know it's like Kristin said today, one of the easiest things to create an instant shift. And for those of you who are new, who watch this later on, who haven't been with us, breath, we use breath to survive as humans, but we want to breathe to thrive. That's how it was meant to be. Breath is so much more powerful than what meets the eye and what we think. So basically for most people, it's 24/7 automated breath, right? So it's very flat breathing and just enough to survive, really. Unless we are in physical, in a physical motion, unless we do something that is straining, then we breathe deeper, but also not really consciously. It's all very subconscious. And so we're using breath together here and a rapid breathing technique to not just open up our solar plexus and spiritual heart, but we create an instant shift. And I want you to, thank you, Siobhan. I'm gonna let my barber know. Hey, barber baby, nice haircut. Yeah, Kristin's been cutting my hair for forever. I don't enjoy going out to someone else. She's amazing at it, and so that's how it works. So, okay, back to the breath. Notice what we're going to do now. Notice, and I just want you to tune in and just check in with yourself for a second. How do you feel right now? No judgment, no shit. Really authentically, how do you feel right now? And just, if you will, on a scale of 1 to 10, how happy, content, joyful, inspired do you feel right now? 1 is the lowest, 10 is the highest. You don't need to write it in the live chat. Just, measure it for yourself, 1 to 10. And now I want you to do something. We're going to set the timer here today. So we're going to go for just 1 minute, okay? Just to see how long it takes. And we're going to accelerate the breath over the course of 1 minute, okay? 1 minute. That's what we're going to do. So we're going to start. Raise our hands. Focus on opening up the solar plexus, your spiritual heart, and close your eyes. Raise your hand. Really open up your chest, open up your lungs, open up everything, and just join me in the breathing for 1 minute. We're not going to talk. We're not going to speak. Just join me in the rhythm. We're going to accelerate and accelerate. 1 minute. That's all we're going to do. Ready, steady, go. Welcome back, guys. Now, whew, I want you to check in with yourself on a scale of 1 to 10. How good, inspired, joyful, happy, content do you feel? 1 being the lowest, 10 being the highest, okay? Really, and that's just for you, okay? Maybe you're dizzy now. I'm a little dizzy. Can you feel the rush of energy that's going through your body? Can you feel how everything opens up? How there's more possibility now in this moment than there was just 60 seconds ago. And the reason why we're doing this is not just, to do this in this beautiful space together. That's, of course, important. But the reason is so you can see what can happen in a minute of intentional breathing, being present, and setting an intention for just 60 seconds. Tremendous things. It's a creation of a new word. It's just tremendous. Tremendous things happen in just a minute. And Siobhan says completely puts you in the present moment. That's right. Now,
Amen.
Try to do that and really think of something else. It doesn't work because you're so in the word, completely present. So we encourage you every time during your day when you feel you're out of balance, out of presence, if you can catch yourself before it happens, go sooner. Take a minute, go someplace. If you're in public, go into the restroom, it doesn't matter. Go someplace and just 1 minute, maybe even just 30 seconds of attention breathing. And you'll see a tremendous, amazing shift. Thank you. I'll just create a word here. Rose went from 4 to 7 to 8. See? Exactly. And, if you can just shift for, 3-4 points up the scale, 1 minute of breathing. I mean, it's a pretty, I'd say input, output. That's a pretty good deal right there. Wonderful. So who has figured out the title of today's live stream? Who has decrypted the, it's not really encrypted. I just wonder if you know what the abbreviation means. Anyone? Okay. If you look at the title, it actually says, practice what you preach or please be quiet. I wanted to say, or shut up, but please be quiet just felt more polite. Crickets, right? Tremendous, yeah. So practice what you preach or please be quiet. And this came to us, Kristin and I are observers. And we call it social studies, really. So what we do and what we've been doing for years is what we love to do. We love to sit in a cafe, and it's not so much this year for obvious reasons, but usually we love to sit in a cafe and just observe, yes, eavesdrop. And there's always this game, where we're interested in the conversation that's going on the other table, but we need to pretend we're in a conversation so no one notices that we're listening. So we've gotten good at this. But the social studies really, what we're
revealing our secrets.
Yeah, that's the tribe. They can know. So what it really is, and what we've been observing is that people are, especially during this time, everyone is seeking for guidance in some area of their life somewhere, right? That's natural. If we want to transform, if we want to develop something, change something, we're seeking guidance. Now, the best guidance always comes directly from source. But sometimes we're interested in what other people did, interested in what other people have to say in their experiences. And so there's a demand for guidance. And of course, there's a lot of supply for guidance as well. And that's one thing. We've never given you advice on how to invest in the stock market for the simple reason that we are not experienced investors in the stock market. And we don't know a whole lot about it. And so we don't talk about it, we don't talk about it because it's not something that we really know much about or are very interested in. But there are people out there that take a course on taking a course to create a course. And that in itself, creates frustration a lot of times. I'll tell you on more than one occasion, if we have worked with some sort, whether that's a regular health practitioner, energy healer, whatnot. There's nothing like walking into someone's space of healing and they try to convince you about a healthy lifestyle and they're highly obese. So there's these discrepancies that we have experienced and have noticed. And the reason why we're bringing this up is the, kind of how to navigate this. We seek guidance. So naturally, we love to uplift each other and we love the atmosphere of inspiring each other. And we believe humans have a lot to give to each other. So our favorite teachers are hands down, American Indian elders. That's literally where Kristin and I get the most wonderful sense of connectivity and beautiful grounded words. So it's hardly ever, that we always tear up. And the reason is that when you listen, when you go, you can go on YouTube and you'll find some beautiful speeches. But if you ever get the chance in person or if there's another forum to listen to an Indian elder that shares their wisdom, you will notice a few key things. Number one is they don't say even one word that wastes. It's slow, it's purposeful, it's intentional. It always has an intention and a message. And that in itself creates a very powerful atmosphere. So that's a place where we love to seek guidance because it is always so enriching, powerful, and it connects us immediately with the spirit. And then of course, there's this principle that for your soul's spiritual development, for the heart, there is no greater teacher than silence. There's no greater teacher than going into silence, into meditation, into nature, and allowing for the wisdom to come through to reach you for those questions that you have to be answered. Now, in the human fields, and we have a lot of human fields, don't we? We have all the sciences and we have all the different fields of expertise, whether that's computers, technology, whether that's one of the sciences, biology, whether that's arts, whether that's I don't know what. There's a million different things in our human society experience where we can learn and become experts on. And we encourage you to really listen if you're going to seek guidance to those who have not just knowledge about something, but who have experience in that field. Now, everything that we talk about here, everything that we talk about in our courses or in the membership calls comes from personal experience. There's nothing that we share. There's pure theory. There's nothing that we share that we haven't experienced yet. And another reason is something that we desire to experience, but for example, haven't yet over longer periods of time. Kristin and I both know that eventually we will create an energy cycle that will allow us to not pay attention to food or have to consume it, if we don't desire it. We know people who live like that for years. No eating whatsoever, just drinking water. And while we know with 100% certainty that that's not just a possibility, but a reality, you don't hear us talk about it other than mentioning that it's possible or explaining how it works because we haven't done it in this lifetime yet. So there's this, there's this thirst for knowledge that sometimes guides us to the wrong avenues. And especially during this time, there's a lot of people popping up that have a lot of things to say that are not authentic because they haven't experienced it. Now, we're not saying they have bad intentions. It's just something that came to us to share with you, to pay attention to that, and to look if someone has actual experience in that field, if they walk their talk, if they practice what they preach. And it is the same with going out and listening to a lot of politicians or listening to a lot of experts on TV. What someone says is really only a fraction of what I pay attention to. What we most pay attention to is actually what they're emanating. Is it authentic? Are they living this truth that they're sharing? Are they actually living up to the standards that they want others to live by? So authenticity, again, is the key word. And for whatever reason, we just wanted to bring this to you. It felt important. to feel your way through that, and seek guidance where you feel that there's real authentic experience, real authentic knowledge, and real authentic wisdom. And that's basically, in a nutshell, our message for today. I wanted to ask you guys if you have any questions, if there's something you would like to talk about, then we'll do that. But sometimes, we just call it like we see it and call it like we hear it. Let me see what you guys are saying. Says, stare down a couple of times, you'll never know that you're listening. That's too. Rose, I've seen this myself. I know when people listen to us and then they pretend to be on their phone, you have to be really convincing at that, You have to really be engaged in your phone, but not really engaged. That's all. It's an act. But thank you. Yeah. Oh my God. It used to be easier to fake phone calls, but if the iPhone screen stays black, you're not on the call. Let me see. I am so grateful. Nelly says, "Oh, I'm home now. I'm so grateful."
She was in the ER yesterday with back pain.
Oh my God, we're so sorry to hear that. Nelly's, do you know about tapping? Because that might release some pain. So please send us a quick email after the live stream and we'll send you something. You should not be in pain much longer. But the phone thing that Rose said, it just reminded me of a story. That was in almost a different lifetime, but it was more a joke than being serious. But what we used to do, so back in, I better not share this. Should I share this? It's almost embarrassing. Back in the day, so what my friends and I used to do, if we wanted to impress someone or, appear very important, and that was even before iPhones, but you'd still have, the screen and someone up. What we would do is let's say I'd take my friend's contact in my phone and say his number under a celebrity's name, right? Someone that was really popular at the time. And then I told him to call me when I was in a conversation with someone, and I put it on the table.
All about girls.
It was about girls. Of course it was about girls. But I had them call me, and then the name of the celebrity would pop up. And I'd look at the phone and go, I call him back. It's fine. Rose, that just reminded me of that. I don't know why. Well,
that's embarrassing.
Hey, what can I say?
You were young one day.
Yeah, I'm still young. I'll always be young. I was just young and stupid. It's a whole different story. Tribe, if you for today, practice what you preach, or please be quiet. And that's really, really, it was just something we wanted to share with you. It was important to us. Other than that, I want you guys to prepare for next week. We're going to do something special. We don't know yet what it's going to be, but next week, because there's no live stream tomorrow, but next week on Wednesday, it's going to be live stream number 100. So we're going to do something special next Wednesday, a week from today. I don't know what yet, but it's going to be something cool. And if you guys have any ideas, shoot us a message or an email. We might do something really cool. But next week, it's going to be live stream number 100. So 100 times that some of you and us have been together in this format. And we want to thank you for being with us, for co-creating through this amazing year. So transformational. Good Lord, I'm making it worse today. Transformational year. And it's just an honor to have this conversation with you guys, Tribe. We love you. So we'll see you Monday in the next live stream. We'll see you tonight if you're in the Inspired Membership Call. Tonight's going to be cool. And we're going to have some powerful things for you guys. So if you want to join us, let us know. Send us an email. Those are, monthly calls every Wednesday night, 7 p.m. Central Standard, and powerful, expansive journey. If you want to know more about it or want to join, send us an email to 365 inspiredliving@gmail.com. We have 17 interesting numbers up there. If you want to join us, just send us an email. And also, you will notice that in the description for you guys, there's a free process that Kristin and I recorded for you, the Inspired Freedom Launcher. If you haven't yet, please, sign up for it. It's completely free, but it's a very powerful thing. So if you feel like doing something transformational today, which you can do right now, and you don't have to break out your credit card or anything, it is completely free, then click on that link below in the description and enjoy the process. There's a 30-day fun time or homework, but it's a powerful thing that comes with it. But we encourage you to do that, experience it, and see how transformational one process can be. As you've seen, 1 minute creates beautiful shifts. All right. So, it was wonderful to be with you. We wish you an amazing, wonderful, beautiful day, with transformational experiences. I'm going to have to write down these words. And we'll see you on Monday, 2 p.m. Central Standard, right here on the Inspire channel. Please do hit the like button. Black Sky, you weren't as vocal about it as usually, so please hit the like button. And yeah, Kristin and I are going to be diving into new waters tomorrow. That's why we're not here in the live stream. We love you all. We appreciate you. And we'll see you very, very soon.